Good morning, Jimmy. It's Friday. Last year, I worked at Friends Camp in Maine, which is located on China Lake. China Lake is a big lake that goes on for many miles. It's got seaweed on the bottom. It's got fish swimming around. There are small, tiny islands in the middle of the lake. There's Jones Island, Birthday Cake Island, and it's a great place to swim and go around in boats. And Friends Camp owned several Sunfish sailboats. And there were two people there named Malcolm and Sebastian who both learned how to sail when they were campers at Friends Camp, and then they became counselors. They're both really good at sailing. And Malcolm worked on fixing up the holes in the boats. He was watching a YouTube video called How to Fix a Hole in a Sailboat, but I glanced over and misread it. I thought it said how to fix a crack in a black hole. It's a long story. And actually, that's the entire story, is that it said how to fix a crack in the hull of a sailboat, and I thought it said how to fix a crack in a black hole. But anyway, Malcolm and Seb taught me how to sail a Sunfish last year, and how to tack and how to jive. A tack is when you turn the boat towards the wind. A jibe is when you turn the boat away from the wind. They accomplish the same thing, but one's more scary than the other, because if you jive, then you're more likely to get hit in the head by the sail. But it's nice, you pull on the sail, you turn the rudder, you make the boat go where you want it to go, and it's reminded me kind of riding a horse, because it's this continuous dynamic interaction of responding to the wind, and then you make a change and the boat responds to you. And I would love to do it more. I live here in Arlington, where we have Spy Pond, which is not as big as China Lake. Do you know what the difference between a lake and a pond is? A lake has a stream or a river feeding in to the body of water, and a pond does not, so it actually doesn't matter. You could have a very big pond and a very small lake, but whether it's a pond or a lake is just determined by whether it has a stream or a river feeding it, or whether it's just its own self-contained thing. So I looked on Craigslist. There are occasionally Sunfish for sale on Craigslist. I saw one for $900 yesterday. But it's in Hyannis, Massachusetts, which is not close. And I'm like, do I drive 2 hours in Adam's car and try and strap a 14-foot sailboat on top of the car? Do I rent a U-Haul? How much does U-Haul charge per mile? Because it's going to be 160 miles round trip. Could be a very expensive U-Haul. Do I just not buy this boat? What should I do? What's going to happen? How am I going to satisfy my desire for fun experiences with water and wind? That's all.